Are we recording? We're recording. Good stuff. Well, now, looks like Yard Time FM has found its place. Hello friends, I'm Gary Cecil. After studying the professional side of lawn care for 2 years, starting out with my friend here, Mr. Troy Bill. Troy Bill, say hello. He's not much of a blower, but I'm gonna tell you what, he did the job and he did great. And I really enjoyed this blower for several years before I started to get into the professional side of it. And then of course, I also had my Troy-Bilt Horse XP. It did an excellent job. At the time, this was 3 years ago, it was the best mower I had ever had at that time. I really enjoyed it, and I do plan on putting it back to use for things to do around here at the house, probably pulling a trailer around, picking up limbs and stuff like that. I'm just gonna take the deck off of it and use it as basically a tractor. I might even go to the mailbox with it, because the mailbox is quite a bit off. But anyways, so after 2 years of studying the professional side of lawn care and finding out what it would all involve, and then after a decade of doing amateur musical videos myself, which was just meant for family and fun, it wasn't really meant to be shared out. YouTube was just a good platform. I could take it with me. I could watch my own work, my son, my life with him, anywhere I'm at, anytime. So then I thought to myself, man, how great it would be to incorporate what I've been doing in musical videos into the documentation of my venture into lawn care. And so that's the reason this started. I grew up in the 70s and 80s. Music has always been a part of my life. I take it with me everywhere. When I drove for a grocery company and then moving into the freight industry, music was with me every day. It encouraged me, it picked me up, it kept me going. It had a way of making a great day even better. And even when a day wasn't going so well, it was a relief from what I was having to deal with. I could make those deliveries, I could get back in the truck, turn the music on the way to the next stop, and just unwind from what just happened. And back then, we had the best of music, the best of Southern rock, the best of classic rock, the best of soft rock, the best of country, the best of outlaw country, the best of Dixie gospel, the best of Southern gospel, jazz, oldies, and blues. And while there are mountains of music I would love to use in the documenting of this project, legally, due to copyright issues, I can't. And after doing tons of research, I thought I had found a source of music to where I could use to follow this project through. And I did find a lot of good songs, I really did, but just not enough to fulfill this project for a very long time. So that's the reason for the change in plans. Yard Time FM is trashed. Now, the main reason for wanting to do the documentation of this, well, it's for my son. It's for something for him to have when he is older, to look back on, long after I'm gone. And I will still be using music. Hey, I got a handful of songs right now I can choose from, and I'm gonna be using them one at a time, go through them. And then, of course, there's the issue of the name of this channel. Yard Time FM does not represent me. Southern Yards does. Southern Yards is who this is. Southern Yards is what I'm documenting. Southern Yards is what I want my son to remember when he's grown. Now, does he have to follow in lawn care? No, absolutely not. He'll do whatever he wants. But when he is grown and old enough to make that decision, if I'm still here and I give the company to him, if he doesn't want to do lawn care then, if he doesn't want to run this business, well, then he can sell it. And he can do whatever he wishes. That's up to him completely. No, I don't want my son to do lawn care unless it's something that he wants to do. But I do want him to have these memories. Hey, not to mention, it's a lot of fun doing this. And you guys that have channels, you know by watching this how much work that goes into putting these things together, because they are challenging. They're challenging, but when you get done with them and you're finished with it, and you sit back and you look at it and you think, wow, that wasn't so bad. You know, it was worth it. Sitting down and going through it, you know. And anyways, hey, as always, to God be the glory, from my family to yours. You take care.